Hi guys, Nadeja here with Live and Align. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe down below if you like the content that I'm sharing with you. Welcome to Couch Chronicles, and welcome back to those who are returning to watch my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I wanted to talk today about texting back too fast. When did that even become a thing? Some stuff is just really silly to me. If you like somebody and you have your phone in your hand, which the majority of people always do, or they have it on them where it can vibrate if they get a message or a text or a phone call, why would you wait? I've heard different things like people saying, okay, well, I don't want them to think I don't have a life. I don't want them to think that I am not doing anything or that I'm waiting around for them to call me. I don't want them to think. But what about just being real and honest and true with yourself? If you like the person and they message you and you're like, hey, I'm glad that we had a chance to talk. It was nice to meet you today. And then you guys start going into different things. Now, I don't think you should have, and I've been guilty of this, I don't think you should have a full-blown text about who you are and what you like and what you don't like through text. I don't think you should do that. I'm guilty. I have done that before. However, I think that you should have the opportunity to say, well, if a guy wants to ask you out, you should be able to say, okay, respond to his messages, respond to him as far as, hey, do you have this day free, that day free? If he asks a couple questions, I think a few questions, ladies and men, I think certain things should be done over the phone talking, and then definitely in person. I don't think everything should be via text. I think it's a little shady or suspect if somebody wants to do everything via text only, and I had to learn that the hard way. However, it shouldn't be a problem if somebody likes you and they're willing to prioritize you and text you back right away and not make you wait 5 or 6 hours. Ladies, get it together, because y'all really are the ones that I heard talking about that foolishness. Like, yeah, if he texts back too fast, he doesn't have a life. But I've seen where dudes have had the opportunity to text back and they just didn't. Females too. Like, what's the big deal? Why do y'all play these games with each other? If we're all adults and somebody likes you and you have your phone in your hand, why not just text them right back? If you know you're a person who's about your business and you can text somebody and be handling business, what's wrong with that? Why do people do this whole game thing? Oh, I don't want them to think I'm too available, too busy. If you're handling your business and you work a full-time job and you take care of your children and you are able to incorporate that person into your life to respond to a text message. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying text all day, spend all day texting. Now, if you want to, I've done that before too, where I'm working and I have the freedom to text while I'm working. I've done that before. I've responded to business text messages, emails, and things of that nature while I'm at work. And it's never a problem because my work does not always require me to be right there, busy, 125%. It's not always that way. It hasn't always been that way for me. But why do people do that? Why do they do this whole thing where, oh, I'm not going to text back right away? Guys, word of advice. Please. I'm not a relationship expert, but just as a person with common sense, and I like to think I have good judgment. I'm improving on my good judgment. I'll put it that way. But when it comes down to it, if you have your phone in your hand and you have the opportunity to respond to a person that you want to interact with, don't do that whole, I don't want them to think I don't have a life thing. Don't do that. If you don't really like the person, you're not really interested, then let them know that and leave them alone. But at the same time, if you like somebody, go all out. Let them know that. It's okay to say I like you and I look forward to texting with you or getting to know you. Y'all could both be, a little gaga over each other. Y'all could be a little anxious or happy about each other when y'all just meet. Why not? There's not enough of that out here, if you ask me. Too many people now are so nonchalant and carefree, and I don't want him to think this or that. But why can't people be real and true and honest anymore? You really like somebody, ladies, and that man was fine that you met, and you glad that he texts you and he can't wait to take you out and he thought you was attractive too? What are we really doing? Okay, I prioritize you. I handle business. I earn a living. I take care of my personal hobbies, and I'm progressing personally. I'm progressing financially. I'm progressing business-wise as far as career goes, and I can do that, and I can still text you back. But why do we do that? Why do we make it seem like there's something wrong if we do that? Ladies, gentlemen, don't do that. Don't do that. If you really like somebody, it's okay to show them. Maybe y'all could take things to a new level because y'all both really digging each other. But if you want to play games, I don't suggest playing games. Why do people play so many games today? If you don't really like a person anymore, or y'all talked and y'all tried it, it didn't work, that's okay too. But if you really like somebody, text them right back. If you got your phone in your hand and you see that they just text you, send them a message back. Don't do that. Don't play and stall for what? For what? All right, guys. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe down below if you like the content. Share the channel with your friends and your family. And I thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Have a good one, guys.